President Rivlin gave the mandate to Lapid, hoping that Israel can emerge from a political stalemate that's led to 4 elections within 2 years. Lapid told Israelis the country needs a unity government.
Israel is tired of fighting. The Israeli society is looking to its politicians and asking them when will they stop arguing and start working. Now we need a unity government.
Lapid leads the center-left Yesh Atid party, Hebrew for There is a Future. The majority of his support comes from secular Israelis, many who oppose ultra-Orthodox policies. A former TV journalist, Lapid supports negotiations with the Palestinian Authority while drawing the line on an undivided Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is the ethos this country was established by. And I don't think Americans will, for any kind of agreement, will give up the Capitol Hill. And I don't think Israelis should give up their own capital.
Lapid faces a daunting challenge of unifying parties across the political spectrum, including an Arab party of the so-called Change Bloc, which primarily seeks to oust Prime Minister Netanyahu.
Because there's such a push to replace Netanyahu, there does seem to be a feeling that these parties may agree to what they can agree on and whatever they can agree on to leave out on the side.
For weeks, Lapid has been negotiating with so-called kingmaker Naftali Bennett from Yamina, a religious Zionist party. Bennett's support is crucial, and Lapid has offered a power-sharing agreement where the two would take turns as prime minister, with Bennett going first. A Bennett partnership would include a conservative foreign and domestic policy agenda, which he explained in our exclusive CBN News interview prior to the last election.
The country is 72 years old. We continue to be threatened by, some of the worst countries in the world. Let's cut taxes, cut bureaucracy, speed up the economy in a Reagan-esque way.
Like Lapid, Bennett opposes the Iranian nuclear agreement, calling it a terrible deal.
The deal, in fact, allows Iran to proceed to the very verge of acquiring not one nuclear weapon, but dozens. All they need to do is press a button, and they'll have, within days, dozens of nuclear bombs.
Bennett and Lapid claim they can form a government within a week. If so, they would mark a watershed moment in Israeli politics, while pushing Netanyahu out of office and into the opposition. The prime minister has failed 3 times to form a government, and his latest effort expired on Tuesday, leading President Rivlin to choose Lapid. Trayman sees twin threats of increased Palestinian terrorism and a potential nuclear Iran facing a Lapid-Bennett government.
The question is whether an inexperienced prime minister can deal with these threats.
Lapid has 28 days to form a government. If he fails, Rivlin could allow a 3-week period when any Knesset member could try and cobble a coalition together. If that doesn't work, Israelis will head to the polls for the 5th time in just more than 2 years. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.